Have you ever had a gut feeling about a supposedly good person that turned out true? City council hired another medic. Older dude with long hair, not that that matters. He was new to the scene, recently completing the course. Guy was awesome to hang out with. Went to the bar with the younger emergency medical technicians, played video games, etc. At first I thought he was cool, but as I observed his work, I was his superior and did his probationary eval, I noticed something was off. At the private council meeting I spoke openly about this in his 30-day review. I started something off. He didn't seem like a people person and generally the type that would do this job. They said that I had no grounds to state that he wasn't suited and that he did his job as described. I countered with the fact that when caring for people, being a people person is an unwritten rule and that doing your job without caring leads to mistakes, and in our job field a mistake means death. They weren't having it, so I finally said, look, in this job field you need to learn to read people, and in telling you that something isn't right here. City council told me that basically I was jealous because he got along with the emergency medical technicians. Honestly, I could care less, I'm not in this job for them. Fast forward a month and I get a call from about an hour from us. They said that their report said the patient was administered 80 milligrams of substance X. The patient denied receiving it, and since they couldn't figure out WTF the medic would have even given it, they ran a tox panel on him which showed that he did not receive it. The doc told me normally he'd let it slide as an error and asked me to speak to him about accuracy, but he felt something was off. I thanked him and after hanging up pulled the trip sheets. Right in the run report it has the substance, the amount given, and the time. I pulled up the narcotics log. It showed drugs given and replenished along with the tag numbers. Next I called a friend of mine who is a local cop and was off duty at the time. He came over and I opened the other medic's narc box. Sure enough, it had been opened and replaced. We then went through his logs for the past 2 months he had been working and located at least 12 times substances had been given when probably not needed. I called the doc back and explained to him, and his exact quote, here's my personal phone number and our lawyer's number. I'll fax you over a written statement along with the test results. I'll see if we have anything on other patients he brought in. My buddy then called dispatch to tell the council members there was an emergency at the station and they needed to come in. When they got there we showed them all the evidence and what we suspected. Within 15 minutes we not only had the DA approval but also a judge signed an arrest warrant. Turns out the dude admitted to having a 20-year painkillers addiction that he ran out of sources, so he figured being a medic would give him easy access. He even told the judge he was worried that he would have ended someone just for the meds. At the trial I was asked for what resolution I wanted. I told the judge, being a paramedic I've seen how substances change a person and that I don't hold him fully responsible. On my recommendation he got 3 months in a locked drug rehab facility followed by 6 months of house arrest. 4 years later the dude is clean and runs a fundraiser to help raise money for the end to provide anonymous Narcan services and drug awareness programs. Today this guy would be an honored member of my crew. Addiction literally changes people. The end result is I now am solely responsible for hiring the medics, reviewing, and dismissal. I no longer need to justify to the council why someone was dismissed. This job is one where a gut feeling decides someone's fate.